Warning. The percentage of biological fluids on the floor has crossed acceptable parameters. Please watch your step.
We can hear those wriggly little grub fingers of yours. Bring them close so we can chop them off.
something there on the counter. Looks useful.
You cannot threaten one who welcomes liberation.
Potential combatants in the vicinity.
A quick once-over.
Hostile!
Show yourself.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Closing in.
Hey, what in the where now?
Target is insufficiently close. Target is outside this unit's range. The nearest sealed door should now be accessible to you, Commander. Agents, prepare for combat.
A quick once-over.
Combat-related activities.
You rock up too, but appreciate a little help. On your command.
Unfriendly in combat range.
Got a distraction for you. Over here. Free hole ahead.
This device previously belonged to the cultists. Now it belongs to the Earth Directorate.
Victor, I fully understand the importance of your work. This is exactly why I push you so. Your moral justifications for delaying your delivery are misguided. Dead is dead. What matter is it if their ends come in 1 minute or 3? If you seek to be humane in your duties, fine. So long as I get the explosives in time. But if we fail to act, the order will be lost forever. Collateral damage was always inevitable, Victor. You knew this. And the longer you take in your laboratory, the greater your risk of being caught becomes. If that happens, you know what must be done. But I should remind you that such a failure will result in vastly more suffering for all parties involved. We need those explosives now, Victor. Let's finish this.
Isolated you from my hand.
Coming up on some
Dare
fronts.
you?
Sensing threat.
But they were meant to merge with the first. Thank you for keeping the masses in darkness. I don't see.
Commencing activities.
descendants. I have power unto the architect.
Indicated.
Salvation lies in annihilation.
Give the order and I'll take care of it, Commander.
Look at the sad little sprat in his corrugated metal cage. Why don't you unlock
Sequencing attack strategies.
Not friendly life form detected.
You, friend of friends, are a greater ally than any number of fellow scienticians. I hardly believe my eyes. I didn't think I would be leaving this room with all of my innards within. I see you possess our N-ray scanner. Oh, ingenious device. If I'd had it, I may have evaded being trapped here. Oh, I shouldn't have had to worry. Damn that Victor and damn his hubris. Fitting that his experiment would cause so much strife, that he would be untouched by the ensuing pandemonium. Pardon my excitement. It's been an eventful day. I don't know the specifics, only that Victor was performing a procedure utilizing processed N-rays. When those cultists flooded the range, they damaged the N-ray canisters. In the ensuing chaos, Victor's experiment was destroyed. I know some cultists were killed, but many more still live, moving unseen through the range. Because he refused to follow procedure. He didn't take an assistant or allow anyone to see his data, and now it's all consigned to oblivion. What a waste. There's no such thing as invisibility. The cultists are out of phase. Also, I strongly recommend against exposing yourself to processed N-rays. Most of the cultists died immediately upon exposure, and according to past experiments, those that haven't are experiencing accelerated organ liquefaction. But if you're not attached to the solid state of your organs, I suppose it might be nice to be less visible for a few hours. Although it requires further investigation and experimentation, out of phase refers to a shift in the dimensional presence of these cultists. They are physically here, but only partially, hence their unseen state. It's fascinating. But the outstanding fear for my life has made it difficult to think scientifically. Oh, believe me, this is more excitement than I ever wanted. I shall.
once again ask you to stop. The path ahead is filled with unseen traps. Whether cultist or wayward scientist, you will be killed. I cannot afford your interruption. Once more, please cease.
Notable locations of scientific
dying, which is not advised at this time. And while maintaining battlefield stamina.
Must I say, only death lies ahead? Observe. The time for that is over. Please.
N-rays discerned. Your Valerie unit requires service. Resuming hostilities. N-rays discerned. Seek treatment for bodily trauma soon.
I never wanted this situation to escalate like this. You must understand. But now, all that I wanted is cast to the wind. There is but one option left to me. To save Arcadia, to ensure the future, we must both die. Because the order cannot be hindered by war or by compromise. Any obstacles must be removed, as much as I regret the need to do so. If DeVries does not receive my explosive, she will resort to a violent assault. Many will die, pointlessly, and in agony. I can at least deliver them an instant, painless death. I thought this explosive vest would be an unnecessary precaution. All I can hope is that by blasting us both from the field of play, the order shall find its way to truth. The time for talk ends forever!
Victor wasn't exactly the partner in crime I envisioned DeVries to have. I don't envy anyone in the Order's janitorial sciences. They're gonna have a hell of a time scraping him off the walls, and the floors, and the ceiling. Ever wonder what might have happened if DeVries had let us in on her initial plan? Surely we wouldn't have been taken in by her rhetoric like Victor. Right? Hotshot Earth Directorate agent swoops in to liberate your colony, sets you on a new exciting path, and you're telling me you wouldn't have been a bit smitten? Good law. I was a kid with a crush, like you said. It wasn't serious. If anything, I wanted to be DeVries. After Triangulum, all I wanted was to do for other colonies what Augustine had done for mine. Still do, if I'm honest. Maybe not. Past 10 years have more or less proven that out. Thanks for letting me wax for a bit. We can get back to what we were doing now. Unless there was something else you needed.
Got a bad feel about this. Sorry. Got some kind of tickle in my chest.
Are you all right, Anatoly? You look a little pale. Wait right here and I'll find you an expectorant.
No. No. We lose our spot in line, we ain't gonna have anywhere to go. I ain't going back to corpse disposal. No. You have to stay here. I'll be fine. Got a bad feel about this line, huh? Got a bad... Sorry. Got some kind of tickle in my chest.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
Any luck with the Sprat hunt? Decent quality, all things considered. Frankie's work is second to none. You can tell the good doctor I'll be around shortly, armed with needle and thread, calipers, and my finest jar of glass eyes. Not to worry, they're perfectly lifelike. Be seeing you, Agent.
If we compare the rates of dust accumulation inside the segment...
Look, I'm not with Auntie anymore.
From a medical standpoint, the taxidermist doctor was an unconventional choice. But I can't deny the results. Take this. On behalf of the Order and the displaced, I thank you. Now, will there be anything else? I can tend to your injuries, provided you have the bits to compensate me for my time and skill. We're short on everything, I'm afraid, including generosity. Many thanks. Now, hold still. You might experience some momentary discomfort. Right as rain. Now, will there be anything else?
Welcome back. I assume you're not here for that debate. Anything I can do to assist you? Yes, what have you discovered? Oh, you've lessened the load on my mind considerably. And you have the Order's gratitude. Any other updates?
About me, was it?
I converse with many members of the Order on a number of subjects. No doubt I was extolling Seer Wiley's numerous virtues. We can discuss this more at a later time.
What?
I'm grieved to hear that. Like many of our most brilliant minds, Victor was also troubled. I only wish I'd realized sooner the extent. But thank you for trying.
Speak to Abbot Newell if you've more queries.
Where do we go now? Another refugee camp?
I suppose I can give you the time of day.
Scienticians around the settlement inform me you've made some inquiries. Good, good. Continue poking around further, though. You must earn both sides' trust, you know. Have you spoken to all representatives of the Order? All of the displaced? The Doctor? The questionable types from Sub Rosa? Investigated the containers? If not, do. Well then, if you need me in the meantime, I'll be here, up to my ocular organs and requests.
Welcome! Have you come to bask in the Order's knowledge?
My soup is nutritionally calculated to sustain all bodily functions, but it could use a little salt.
Every scientician yearns to visit the art.
Please be advised, this unit lends pharmaceutical
resources
to provide
medical
care meeting Earth Directorate standards to populations exceeding 7.5 persons.
If you have queries, I have figures. Oh, doesn't everyone have that memorized? It's 1.77245385. Ah, I see you were making a jest and/or attempt at conversation. Anything else? Typically, no. And it has been somewhat challenging focusing my concentration. Given our present circumstances, most of my data revolves around existential threats vis-a-vis the displaced. According to data, life inside shows a notable uptick in key relevant quality of life factors: longevity, access to medicine, potable water. Life outside sees increased risk of starvation, inclement weather, and hostile xenofauna. Yes, indeed. Numbers are really against you out there. We have diverted internal resources to better meet demand in key areas. And I'm pleased to say that's led to a statistically significant 2.7% increase in refugee satisfaction. Then back to it I shall get.
I remember this place before the war. Functioning tramiculars.
Keep your behavior acceptable.
I can't recall the last time this region was.
Got a bad feel about this line, hon. Don't like being so exposed. Hell of a thing coming all this way just to catch a bullet on the camp's doorstep.
You worry too much, my dear. Even the Protector isn't much in the business of murdering refugees.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just get the signal. Grab the one you need to worry about. Over here. Free hole in the head. Appreciate a little help, Commander.
You are leaking an alarming amount of fluids, Commander.
Knew you had my back.
There best be a stiff bottle waiting for me if I ever manage to make it out of this barrel.
Sounds like he's fighting for his life in there.
Resuming hostilities. patterns indicated a high level of sincerity. There is an 89% probability that the imperiled person may imperil others upon release.
Hey, you! Let me out of here! Release me now, you traitors! I'll spare anyone who frees me. The rest will die horribly, I promise you that! Let me out! Let me out of here! I'm here at the behest of the exalted leader. You betrayed the glorious dawn. I'll spare anyone who frees me. The rest will die horribly, I promise you that.
Architect's balls! That was some fine killing! Would have preferred you'd left one or two of those traitorous miscreants for me to sharpen my blade on, but no matter. Serves me right trying to help those sorely lacking in the gray matter. But they rightly paid for their transgression. Betraying someone sent by the exalted leader of the glorious dawn herself warrants a painful death. Name's Azza. You are? No need for such false modesty. If you hadn't come along, I may have been done for. None whatsoever. All I know is that they were planning on killing me by filling my room with xeranium gas. I was here to help them scavenge for old order technology to further investigate the wonder of the rifts. We are simply a group of enlightened individuals seeking to spread the truth of the rifts, despite our persecution by those who seek to keep the masses aimless and distraught. The rifts only seem destructive because we are looking at them from the point of view of imperfect, mortal bodies. To be deconstructed by a rift is to be reborn in perfection. The rifts are a device of the architect to hasten humankind's perfection. They reduce whatever comes into contact with them to mathematically perfect information. We are nothing but that information, but we cannot see that because we exist in a chaotic and disordered reality. The universe is decaying, and our efforts to manage it are futile. The rifts are a perfectly ordered phase of existence. No chaos, no striving, no suffering. Peace and unity with the architect themselves. No, it does not. Perhaps I will tell you what does, should I ever count you among my few compatriots. There is one other thing. I have similar business at the N-ray range. These fools were only part of the contingent that betrayed me. I aim to see them pay the same price, though maybe with more disemboweling. Your violent tendencies could be of great help to me there, as I'm sure mine could be of service to you. If you deign to take me on, of course. I see. Well, that is disappointing. I wanted to look into their eyes as they died. I'm, admittedly at a loss here. It seems to me I remain in your debt. You could still take me on. I'm all geared up with nowhere to direct my violent retribution. Nothing that will live to regret. But it seems like you've already a full contingent with you.
Affirmative. Engaging standby protocols.
No offense, but I'd like to check out your handiwork at the N-Ray range firsthand as soon as we're able. Just need to confirm you turned all the traitors into corpses.
Bit of a tight squeeze here. Got my lamps on an unfriendly. Hit him hard!
Reach out to the mayhem!
They owed me money!
Ready to wait. On your command. I say that moment, go! Commander, watch your fire! I couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Can't believe we have to record this. Were the written orders really not enough? Void damn scrappers. Listen up, you, hard-working scrappers. Auntie's Choice needs you to bring scrap. Bring whole armloads to drop location 14C. 14C. You bring scrap, we give Adrena time. Very simple. Special. Bring us an order targeting system. Get lots of Adrena time. And remember, if any scrapper attacks us again, no Adrena time for anyone. 14C, scrap. Adrena time, no fighting, no violence. That's all. Hopefully even your rotting gray matter can comprehend this.
Sharp enough. Hostiles nearby.